Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Monaco against Metz. I'm Peter Turry and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'm going to pick João Moutinho. I call him the ferret because he could slip into places and cause trouble before opponents can react. Loves to get between the lines and then get his head up. A real creative force.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. There it is! And Metz are in front. Metz have an early lead. Good start. Monaco have the league's best defensive record. Thrust towards the front line. Metz have enjoyed or endured a rather peculiar record this season. Win or lose, black or white, no shades of grey. Here's the ball in. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Defence has got rid of that. Falcao. It's a long forward pass. Falcao. With a delicate ball. And try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Gets it back. Forward, what does he try from here? Away from immediate danger. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? It's broken loose! Dira. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Going for goal! He's got away with one there. Fabinho. Brings it forward, and now they can launch a counter. Can he find a finish now? And he's on his way! It took genuine bravery to attempt to tackle there. Mind you, he had little option.
He had a decision to make there, and he got it absolutely spot on with a beautiful piece of timing in the tackle. Any hesitation then would have either seen him get a card or his team concede a goal. I can only say, well done, son.
scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. And the counter is on. Monaco get themselves out of a self-dug hole.
And that's very well played. What a good solid tackle that was. He knew his team were vulnerable then, and something had to be done. Great commitment.
Germain. He's lifting it over. Erding needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Moutinho. And the half-time whistle goes.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Metz go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. So off we go once more.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Dira. And it's Erding. Back to the keeper and try something new. Metz are still buoyed by that big derby win last time out. Straight run this, he's covered quite a distance. Fires it in low. That is wayward. Now it's Germain. Falcao. Germain. Dira. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Oh, look, I don't need to tell you that is not a good area to lose possession in, and should it be repeated, I think there's a real chance that the next time they're going to be punished for it. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
And out to safety. Germain. And it's Falcao. Metz get it back again. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
Falcao. Still going. Where to next? And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Erding battles to win it back. He can get that clear. Metz look as though they're about to make a change. And the ball's come out. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Tries one! It's a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Let's give themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Bishavats, Erding. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Danger averted for now. And it's Tira. Tries the route one option. Passes it through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's come loose. Decent ball. Goes for goal! And more, and more, and more!
Unbelievable.
And surely that settles it. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's almost a case of sacrificing some of the power in favour of getting the technique right, and technically that volley was as good as it comes. That's not an easy skill, we know that by now. That's fantastic.
Metz take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. And that will be the final act. Metz, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, tactically they looked as if they got that spot on. I think when you push up at the back to the extent they did, then there must be a pressure on the ball ahead of things. Otherwise, your whole system is going to break down. And I think there was a good discipline about what they did really in affecting that.
That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me.